The biggest challenge is to adapt to new conditions of globalization, Europe to become competitive, more competitive while keeping our social market economy. This is the biggest challenge.
The main challenge for society today is inclusion and making everyone feel included and part of society.
We're moving and living in a very fast changing world, and we're going to have to come to terms with that a lot of key ingredients of economic and political power are now going to rest in Asia and other parts of the world, not in Europe.
We're talking about the challenges all the time, and we've been talking about them for 20 years, but that we're not really making it happen. So for me, the biggest challenge is perhaps not about the what, it's about the how.
Behind the big problems of aging, climate change, youth unemployment, there's in a way a bigger fundamental question. How do we enable our societies to learn how to change, how to innovate, how to organize experimentation, creativity, assessment of what works, and then spreading the things which succeed?
The main challenge that we have right now is making sure that our economy benefits much stronger from the entrepreneurship that today exists in Europe. We're very, very good in Europe in research, we're very good in inventions, and we're lousy when it comes to capitalizing on these results.
We have to teach people coming from our fantastic institutions, universities and companies, I think, to take initiative, to drive innovation by becoming entrepreneurial.
The fact that some countries are advancing very quickly on the skills agenda, on progress, I think is evidence that actually more is achievable.
The main challenge for the European society is how to combine creativity on one hand, entrepreneurship on the other, and a kind of inclusive society on the third. I think putting these three together and find a kind of productive compromise is a huge challenge for Europe.
Participation, active citizenship, responsible, engaged people worked together with institutions and the other stakeholders to develop solutions and implement them.
We need to build a new development model, a new paradigm, and to do that we need engagement, not just consultation with citizens. This is why Europe is in trouble, because of course it has to deal with 27 public opinions at the same time.
The hierarchical top-down command and control structures that have led us in the last 250 years through the industrial market era, and now the costs are outweighing the benefits because such structures lock up too much intelligence, too much creativity in the system.
We need to move to a circular society. And in fact, why is a linear society so successful? Because we've succeeded to put an indicator in place that calculates linear consumption, extraction and emission, that's GDP. So we need to move beyond GDP, so also to capture quality of life.
We want to keep our European way of living, but we have to recognize that the pressure now is very important, and we have to become more competitive. And it's precisely the objective of our EU 2020 agenda.